I feel like you're too nice for Lagos.
Why?
I feel like because you're so like soft and nice, and Lagos is like.
That can be an ache, You just IJGB just coming and being so trivial about the situation of the country, like fuel prices are going up, everything is more expensive, and you're just coming and you're just like Lagos,
Just spending my
Nigeria.
house.
Yeah, because you think it's a go to that.
Yeah, she was living in Lucky.
Yeah, depends on where she is, but I don't think we're going to.
And well,
you disagree?
no, I agree.
We should flow something like what's poppin', just like ooh, what's poppin'.
Hey, what's good? So I'm in Lagos. I'm with Kekama and Shopper. You know Shopper. And we were just chatting. We were just talking about Lagos because you guys know that I love to be here, and I'm always trying to visit, and I really enjoy it here. So I was thinking, do you guys think that I could move here? How would I fare? How would I be?
Of course.
I feel like you're too nice for Lagos.
Why?
I feel like because you're so like soft and nice, and Lagos is like.
There's no nice people here.
They are, but like Lagos knows
You're
Lagos.
not nice.
I'm nice, but like I feel like you're nicer. Like
Yeah.
Okay,
You're
let's
nice,
use
though.
this case. Do you
Okay.
think that you are coping with your own niceness in Lagos?
No, because sometimes when I should show madness, I don't. And that's kind of, I guess, eating up. So you have to show like madness sometimes.
Okay.
And I don't know if you can show like.
Give an example of when I need to show madness.
Okay, for example, I'll give an example like that happened to me, right?
Yeah.
So I went somewhere and I was trying to pay like Uber driver, right?
Yeah.
And my thing was having issues. So I was trying to like get specification, like I'm going to pay. He started crying, like getting angry. He was shouting, "Give my money! Give my money! Everybody, I'll carry you in this car." I'll normally a typical negotiation.
Yeah.
The reaction is not to
Back
be.
and
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Back and forth. But me, I was like, "Sorry, sir. I'm working on it. Don't be angry. I'm trying to fix it. Hello, mommy. Hello, daddy. I'm trying to fix it." And so when I went into work and like where I was at that time, and then I told my colleague, I was like, "Oh, this is what happened." And she was like, "You're not supposed to be quiet." I said, "You're supposed to be answering show madness." That's why I said, but I feel like you would have had that same kind of.
Definitely.
You won't have been.
Definitely. I would have started crying. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
The guy would have been like, "Tony, this guy, you can't give my money down. What's the money?" Yeah, that's like.
You're right. But then I think for the actual question, like, can you survive in Lagos or can you move to Lagos? I think the answer is yes.
Yeah.
But with conditions.
Yeah.
It's more like an elitist thing.
True.
So in the sense that you would not encounter those experiences. So you
But if I take Uber, this could happen to me, right?
no, but like that's what I'm saying. Elite is like you don't even have Uber, you have a driver, you have a car, you have people that are already doing the errands for you already, and you're just going for parties. Like all these people who watch on YouTube, they're pretty much just going for the outings and the dinners and the events. But like the actual day to day, they have people that do that for them. They have drivers, they have assistants.
So they don't have to go through that like.
Yeah.
So
But there must be times when you would end up.
no, obviously you would
something like
experience it, but like if the question is, can you move to Lagos? Yes.
But even if I did move to Lagos, could I have a driver? Could I have all this stuff? Probably not. I'd probably be living similar to how I live now.
And so with your current like
Salary,
commitments.
commitments.
Yeah, so like with the job you have now, if you had the exact same job with the same
Yeah.
why not?
I would have driver.
You have a driver.
Really?
Yeah. If you can buy a car, a typical car
My job wouldn't earn me like. How much money do you need to have a driver in
in Nigeria, you
Lagos?
can pay a driver 50,000 bare minimum.
Yeah, that's
But
what
How
car-
much? How much?
Per month, yeah. That's 25 pounds.
I can afford that.
A a good car for your own things, probably reaching like 8 million.
I don't have 8 million.
Yeah. So that was your
That's
first,
the thing.
your first
Exactly.
million. You might have to stick to Uber. So
How much is 8 million? Like 4,000
4,000
pounds.
pounds.
4,000 pounds. Yeah.
Also it depends on the community that you
Yeah, true.
the cards that you've been dealt with. So obviously you have one or two like the Kekamas and
Yeah.
me. So you have one or two people they might be able to just give you like little like ideas of how to go about things.
I even watched this YouTube video where this girl was saying that Lagos girls are mean. I don't know if you know this.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
That Lagos girls are mean and that it's hard to make friends.
But I feel like that's like where she went to.
Yeah.
Like everything is like the elitist thing, the vibe. So depends on where you go to. Like
Yeah, she was living in Lucky.
Yeah, depends on where she is. But I don't think we're going to
And well,
you disagree?
no, I agree. You are not moved.
Yeah.
Depends on what you mean by Lagos girls. Do you just mean people that live in Lagos and are female, or do you mean the girlies, like the people who are
like Lagos
the
babes,
people
like
the babes, Lagos
yeah,
babes,
Lagos
people that Lagos
yeah, that's a
babes.
difference.
Yeah. So like the person the person you talked, the watch was talking about, if that's the audience, because that's a specific niche of girls.
Yeah.
And I can't speak on that because I don't know. I don't think the reaction they will give me is the same they will give you. But if anybody is being mean in that regard, it's probably coming from a place of envy or jealousy. Nobody's mean for being mean sick.
Yeah.
Lagos is a happy place fundamentally.
That's what I've experienced.
But if anybody's being mean to you, it's probably stemming from
their
a
own
fundamental envy or irritation, or just something an ache they've noticed or something. That can be an ache. You just IJGB just coming and being so trivial about the situation of the country, like fuel prices are going up, everything is more expensive, and you're just coming and just like Lagos,
just
Nigeria.
spending my pounds.
but you're seeing it in pounds, but like what's it in naira?
But even apart from that, you're just like, oh my god, Nigeria is so awesome, and you're like
but is that not a good thing? Someone's appreciating the country.
Thing, but it's like,
would it not be worse if I was saying Lagos is horrible, don't go there?
No, it's a good
promoting
thing. It's a good thing, but it's like it's as
if like first, as if like you're seeing it through tinted glasses,
like a romanticize.
Romanticize. Like those people come to Lagos in December, and they come back to Lagos.
There's that. There's that, and then there's also the angle of the life. So the day-to-day life. Most of them are not living with lights, and most of them are not eating full square meals and everything.
Yeah.
So it's like you are just like. You are not actually living. Mosquito is not biting you at night. You are not staying up NEPA. You are not queuing for fuel.
I'm not really living
exactly. So those day-to-days that you now come and you're not like, oh my god, if I could leave UK, I'll leave UK. I'll move to Nigeria like that.
Because they feel like you're not getting like the real Lagos.
It's fake Lagos.
Yeah, but I feel like we shouldn't like.
But it's not a fake Lagos. It's more like a tourism experience.
Yeah. It's the other side of Lagos, like two sides.
I
remember the first time I even realized when I came to Nigeria that there's no electricity in this country. I was like, what? Is this even real? Like, it's crazy to me.
And for us, it's like not a big deal.
Yeah.
Like,
it's so normal. Yeah.
It's not a big deal anymore. So I remember someone, one Nigerian went to the UK and he was living there, and then he was like, so do you really don't take lights? Like, his whole corner was like, there's been light 24/7. What am I doing with this much light? Like we plan it,
even waste light. Yeah, we light up the whole motorway, the highway. We do Christmas lights, so we just decorate the house with lights. Just to use the light.
Like, people really don't take lights. Wow.
It's insane.
But that's all like it's like planned like that. Like Nigeria can have lights, but it's more like a government strategy.
So there are two arguments for that. The first argument is that yes, Nigeria can have lights, but the greed of the government of like, okay, we make so much money importing generators. How we lose that?
It's a strategy.
There's that one. There's one angle. There's also a second argument of like no, and that no is not a rational no. It's more like we're incompetent. There's too many people. We're literally a country of 200 million. So like with the incompetence, we can't scale that.
That's not true. They have light in India. India's the biggest country.
So like I said, it's not rational. No, it's not like we
I think that's what Andrew said about like strategy.
Like I think it's a strategy. I think it's done on purpose.
What I'm even trying to say is that they actually want to do it, but they're not competent enough to do it. Yeah, so those are the two arguments. Where it's like they're not competent enough.
I don't believe that.
I feel like people are profiting off it.
Definitely.
So it's like
Definitely, and because the people don't mind. If
And
there
because
was
God got used to
uproar,
it.
No, it's not that they don't mind. They were born into it.
yeah.
It's not
So
one-
imagine if everyone just said, you know what, we should have light, and there was protests and there was demands, then there would be change. It's because everyone's like, take the light, don't take the light. we don't
like a
mind.
normal,
It's normal.
normal thing.
But
But like,
it's even something we celebrate when they bring it.
oh, Nepal.
Everybody will now run. Oh, Nepal. So it's like a what's that word? There's
Culture.
actually- It's not like a culture. Is it weaponized incompetence? Where it's like I don't know. I don't think that's the right word. But where it's like you cause a problem, and then the solution you actually now bring the solution as well. But if the problem was never there, then that wouldn't be. Nepal would never be a thing if they were not taking it.
Yeah.
But like back to Anglican meeting, move to Nigeria.
Yeah.
Like with everything Usman said, I actually think you can. Like with all these caveats. Obviously, we not be like I don't even know if I'll say typical or the struggle Lagos life. Like I can't imagine you jumping from bus.
No.
You know that. So it
The
won't
reason why
be
it's
like-
not so bad is because there are people that are doing it.
yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
one of our friends
Mm.
who we worked with before. She's doing it. She doesn't know anything about Lagos, doesn't know anything about
But
the
she's
process,
doing it.
but she's managing. So
A
like
lot
I
of
said, it's
people
an elitist
True.
experience
Mm.
for you. For
You
someone
hear
like
of a lot of people doing it, moving
Yeah.
to America,
And you can actually
UK, make
enjoy
money,
it.
come back, enjoy your life here.
Imagine because Lagos is fun.
It's fun.
Like when you
Yeah.
a lot of fun. But I'd actually love to see if like any day you decide to like take you the bus. That would be interesting to see your experience.
No.
It's not so
I even
bad.
asked my parents because we wanted to go to Ibadan, so I was like, "Can we take the train?"
Okay.
My parents were like, "You can never get on that train, never."
what we can do like a controlled environment. So
Yeah.
Unilag has a campus shuttle.
Oh,
So
okay.
within the
Does that
campus,
count though?
It's a bus.
And we can take one from like Ikeja to Maryland. That's not really
Okay.
serious. But
Yeah.
Or a BRT.
or a BRT.
What's
BRT?
BRT?
Like those big blue buses.
Not like
It's
the-
similar to
Yeah.
The car
What's
one.
it called?
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you try, that'll be an interesting thing to see like your perspective.
I would love to. The vlog would like it, right?
There's some neighborhoods have keke.
Yeah, they have shuttles.
Yeah.
And
So
you-
I'd love to go on
controlled
here.
environment.
Like Jerry has shuttle buses.
Yeah, actually, that's true. From that is a joke.
Yeah, you can just take a
Yeah.
shuttle
From that
bus.
event.
I couldn't do it by myself. I'll get lost.
And actually, that's actually a good part about Lagos is like it's like say like their niceness. If you actually don't know and you ask,
There's always
there's always someone to tell you.
That's one thing I like. You can approach anyone.
Yeah,
They
and
always
they-
help.
they'll tell you.
Lagosians are friendly.
They
No,
are.
the Gaussians are actually like
Really friendly.
a typical experience of the what's the word?
Tourists.
It's not tourist, but like
The local?
it's a description.
Yeah.
The genuinity. But like how you know that Nigerians are genuine is like when there's like an accident, there's like really bad traffic, you would just see Lagosians just coming to become traffic wardens
True.
randomly.
True.
Like you just feel like, oh yeah, they will just dedicate their day
Yeah.
fixing that traffic.
And they don't have any problem with it. And
They're not asking for money.
anywhere. They just want to do it. Okay,
You just see them. Oh yeah, move. You say, yeah, you do have like this.
No, I feel like they enjoy that. And like, I feel Lagosians are very nice. They're very nice. But I did meet one woman. I was lost.
Yeah.
So I went somewhere and I asked, I saw an old lady sitting somewhere and I said, "Ma'am, I'm looking for." She just like broke out into full Yoruba. I said, that's why I'm speaking Yoruba. I just said,
I feel like it's smack dab in the middle. You know, because or not even like smack dab in the middle. You will experience both ends, and then you can just conclude. You can just say that because Lagos can be really, really nice and it can be really, really horrible. When it comes to getting physical, you know, it's not the average.
Yeah.
There's a segment of Lagosians that are more like that, and those are more of the hard girls, the street people, you know. But when it comes to the working class, people running the rat race, it's just smack dab in the middle. And it's both direct and also systematic. Lagos can also be systematically horrible when it comes to the workforce, when it comes to, just like employment and careers and everything. It can also be just as systematically horrible.
What some things I've seen like Lagos traffic. If I say it aloud, it doesn't sound real. Like it sounds like there's no way you saw this thing, but like it happens.
Like what?
Like for instance, like this happened like 2 weeks ago. So I was going to Maryland just here, and then there was so much traffic, and I was inside a bus. So I just stepped down and I started walking. Other people started walking, they had left the bus because the traffic was. So as I got closer to my destination, I was not going too far, and I saw the traffic was heavy in front. That's how I now saw one guy jump out of his car. I think it was in like a truck. He now ran to another guy's car and was hitting it. I said, I don't know what happened. I came late to the party. So he was hitting it. And that's how I now saw like another guy in a soldier uniform. He had like a gun and he was using the butt of the gun to hit the guy's window.
Why?
And I was like, what is going on? This was like the second fight I'd seen just in that traffic alone. And I was like, people are frustrated.
So the guy was the one causing the traffic.
I don't know what caused it.
So
but it was just like accumulating.
So one thing about those scenarios is that maybe I'm already in traffic.
Yeah.
I'm already frustrated. I'm already late. Whatever. It's hot. Somebody now, that kind of thing. Maybe somebody scratched him.
Yeah. Something small and you just.
And then you know how when you now maybe the other person now try to play ignorant or play dumb. So and Nigerians, when you play dumb like that, it's like a trigger.
Yeah.
It's like, or not even playing dumb, but like
ignoring.
You not even ignoring. They call you out and it's like, you two, why did you move like that? You two just like okay, so you don't want to now two can play at this game. So that's another thing, and there's people take it too far.
Yeah.
That the scenario you described, you punching glass and you have seen it, but that's too far. That person is probably already unhinged. He's already But those are when you see. That's why I said that when it gets physical, it's straight to ignition on people. Remember the fight that we saw. That
the shouts at each other.
That's just what it's just people just getting really close to each other and just screaming. But if anybody lands a blow,
that is a difference.
That one is a.
I even heard on the radio one time, like last year. So I was going to like a workplace and then the radio was playing and then this man was talking about how he went out and as he was driving he just looked to his right or something and that's why keke. And the keke's guy, his horn had spoke. So he was using like I don't know if it's a vuvuzela or he was not using it
in his hand.
Yeah, like he was only using his hand. So whenever he just got, he just like squeeze it. That was his new horn, and I was like, only Lagos can you see that kind of thing. He doesn't want to fix the horn, so he's using that as his horn whenever he's in traffic. Like, nah, this is just Lagos only, and this kind of thing.
Sometimes I think that Lagos is simulation. It's not real.
It really feels like.
I think the thing about Lagos is that it's like it doesn't know what it wants to be because it's not that these things don't happen anywhere else in the world, but like where they happen, it is what it is. It's if it's a place that there's bad traffic and bad roads and poor education, and then you cannot consider it like a third world country, and then this whole place is third world. Like India has that. India has places that's third world. Everybody's suffering. Then India now has bougie experience. Lagos is like in the bouginess. Everybody's suffering. Like it doesn't know whether it wants to be a third world country or a first world. Like everybody, you see everybody saying, "Oh, that's December, come to Lagos. I had a great time." But people are still suffering in that same Lagos. That same place where they are coming to death in December. There's somebody sleeping on the
road. And does Lagos even have the infrastructure to say they want to do something like that in December? Because
that's working on it now.
The way the traffic is in that time of the year.
But that's part of the experience.
No, so we do. The coastal road, that's pretty much the coastal. There's a new road that has opened.
I saw it.
That has pretty much given us ways to traverse the island in mass compared to before. So we do have the infrastructure to handle these things. But the problem is that I don't want to say we pick and choose, but it's not even more of the government, it's more of the people. it's like, you were born into it. Like there's no urgency.
Change.
There's no urgency. Like nobody is saying if we don't have 24 hours
That's
lights,
what I'm saying.
we are going to shut the government down.
That's what I'm
That's what I
saying.
just
Right.
said.
Yeah,
I'm not
that people
There's
should be
no urgency.
protesting.
So like the government,
If this happened in the UK, if they take it away for one day, like no light for one day, people will be out on the streets. Like, yeah, they'd be like,
it
what's
might not even be
happening?
the fact that there's no urgency. It might be the fact that we are so adaptable as well. Because I don't want to paint us in that light. We actually have urgency, but maybe some of the things are we just consider them as legacy. So like the fact that we don't have lights, we can now compare and contrast and say, okay, maybe it's just a recency bias.
Yeah.
That 10 years ago
There was no
never
lights.
Okay.
But nowadays we have
10 years ago, there was no light. Can't
maybe
be
20 years.
20
years ago.
Yeah, and I feel like I think that's, I don't want to say it's the issue. I think like that's the issue, and also like the beauty of like Lagos and just like Nigerians in general. Like we're very resilient people, and then we're able to like. I feel like Lagos and like we laugh
It's not
a lot.
thing,
So even bad things,
That's
you can make
why
a good thing out of
any
it.
country in the whole world, you will always find Nigeria.
Yeah.
Everywhere,
like,
very
They're able
adaptable,
to,
very
they're
fluid.
adaptable, very like, okay,
Yeah.
this thing doesn't work, okay, we'll buy Gen. Okay, Gen is not working anymore, okay, we'll work on it.
There was a day I was there's this co-working space called Cafe One, and it's in a mall there's a mall in Yaba called East Center. So in that mall, there's a cinema there. I was in the coffee shop or the cafe, co-working everything. So apparently they couldn't put on the AC because there had been no lights for a long period of time. So everybody was using a fan. Then it's a co-working space, so there's a lot of people there. And they were running an inverter or a diesel gen, I can't remember. But halfway along the day in the co-working space, they took lights in the mall. Not the co-working space, the mall. The mall ran out of fuel. And I'm just thinking, oh, I'm going to cinema.
That's it.
I'm just thinking like, how can you be this?
The movie just
You don't even know whether it's part of the movie. Everyone just
wait till the 10 minutes. You're like, this is a long break.
or even like they just face to you see face to black. Then maybe the lights now go off around you like, oh,
Wow.
I know, the person.
They just start getting hot. Like, I'm sweating. Is this
you still enjoy Lagos, sir?
I still love it.
No.
I will be back.
Like, you are living an elitist experience. So it's not even.
I'm not on the island.
You're not on the island, but you're not jumping bus now.
Sure.
You're not going to go and price tomato in.
Sure.
If you see the tomatoes that are not bought yesterday, red
Fuck, you see?
In fact, so let me go and bring it.
Yeah, show the people.
Let me show them the tomato that
I bought the best
Where do you
tomato.
get them?
What's that supermarket called?
Sebano.
Oh yeah, everyone has good stuff.
So nice. Everything's imported there.
Whoa. Yeah,
And they were so good. They were so good. I use it to make
Tomato that somebody that is living in Lagos is eating.
Yeah, it's authentic now.
Yeah, that's definitely important. Because tomato like this.
But that's what I would think a Nigerian tomato should look like.
No.
Okay.
Tomatoes are like grapes.
Exactly. That looks like orange.
Is it?
Really big.
I think it looks like that. Oh.
Are you doing an outro?
You can do that show.
Bye.
Let me know if you want to see us talking again. Let me know what else you want us to talk about. Let me know your thoughts. Should I move to Nigeria? Should I move to Lagos? Say goodbye.
Alright, guys. We're
Adaro.
going to continue suffering here.
Bye.
I know
We're not
what happened.
suffering, no. God forbid. We're not suffering. We're enjoying.
Never.
You know what I
They're
mean?
enjoying
You
life.
know what I mean now.
They're enjoying
You
life.
know what I mean.
You're not suffering.
He's not suffering. Yeah, the car. He's not suffering.
Yes, like.
They
Some of
play.
us are going to afford car.
They play.
They just said, he said car is 8 million.
They
They afford
play. They play my fans. That's all I'll say. Alright, guys.
Cut.
Cut.